is welcome. It's very peaceful today. Cloudy, not hot, not cold. Long time no see. How are you doing? They're building a toilet here. Building. Wonder when will they finish? It's a quite large area. Yeah, I'm having a good day. It's been good. Scorching summer is gone. You know, summers now are so hot. It's impossible to do anything outside. Like maybe you can go and do things for 20 minutes, but with the sun, there's no way. Almost like in the middle of Canada in the winter, when it's minus 40, you can only, last for, 20 minutes. Same. So, yeah. I don't know how is Venezuela. Do you guys have any hotter weather than usual? More rain, less rain? I think here is definitely less rain. Oh, mosquitoes are flying. Wow. How cold is it? Well, right now here, I think it's about 24 degrees Celsius now. It's very nice. So it's autumn and summer is gone and it's finally possible to go outside. Today is cloudy because lots of clouds everywhere. It's supposed to rain, but it didn't. It's calm, cloudy weather. Are you having lots of rain? Wow. Here in many years, not many typhoons come, so nothing. I don't know. I hope you don't get flooded. Sometimes when you get sometimes in Canada we get so much rain, it just floods everything now. Oh, look at this. People are lining up here to the parking because there is a huge party at one of the schools over there, and I think a university also has something barbecue going on. I heard Van Halen singing. Really loud. Geocaching, I have to resume geocaching maybe next week because whole summer was so hot. I just did not go outside to do geocaching. I would melt on the bicycle and the bicycle would melt on the road probably. Too hot, just too hot. Like punishing hot. Like sweat coming out of you. Terribly. That kind of hotness. Oh, the ginkgo fruits or nuts are already falling down here. It's gonna be a big mess. Big mess. Totally understand. You would go to 3 times darker just by melting. I am kind of dark. Here I'm white, here I'm dark. But it's so hot. It's so hot, even on the skin it feels burning. That kind of sun. And it's really uncomfortable and easy to get heat stroke. No matter how much water you drink. It's even, they announce it, you should not do any exercise outside. Like no cycling, even walking can kill you. Here you have this warm weather, what makes you feel sweaty. Oh, you have proper Japanese summer. Well, that's nice to hear. This weather has already gone away because of the global warming. Sometimes it's here, but since no typhoons come, we don't get that weather. The sticky, humid, hot. Fortunately, this used to be like summer after summer here, but it's gone now. Now it's just dry hot. Wow, look at this thing. Some kind of a beetle. Some kind of a beetle walking. Hello, Shino. Welcome. I had a shepherd's pie for the lunch, and a banana, and a peanut butter ham sandwich. So I am so full. Shepherd's pie, yummy, yummy. It was actually good. There's this store north of here which sells these pies. They make them fresh every day. Yeah. So what are you doing? Did you finish your university? Are you working, or what's the deal? Are you an astronaut like you wanted to be? It's raining today. Yeah, it was raining a little bit, but here it's not. It hasn't started yet. It did a little bit and then it stopped. Maybe in the late afternoon it will rain 100%. Oh, long time ago universities that, wow, currently just working remotely, learning Danish, bit hard, but well, wow, that's fantastic. That's great. Yeah, Danish, I think that's not an easy language. It's one of those Germanic languages. Well, if you know English, I think you can figure out the words. Pronunciation is hard, but I think Polish is worse. Yeah. You have to pronounce like you are a Viking, This is, the Danes are the old Vikings. I think, even in the present Poland, there were some of them. You hear the party? Van Halen is singing again. It's so crazy. It's super loud. Can you say anything in Polish? Ja umiem mówić po polsku. Teraz idziemy w parku na spacer. Jest pochmurnie, temperatura 25 stopni Celsjusza. What do you call it? Jest bardzo przyjemnie. How about that? What I love about autumn, that cicadas, yes, the cicadas are gone. But you can hear the crickets around. A few times, I found I thought crickets are this tiny, but I found really big ones, like fat crickets. Like, wow, that would be some dinner for some bird. That sounds hard. Yeah, the pronunciation, it's lots of, hard to pronounce sounds. I think if you know English, all the Germanic languages will be easier, because English kind of came from that branch of languages. Sounds like Russian, yeah, because it's Slavic, and all those Slavonic languages, they are related. What's up? Welcome, Nathan. Welcome. Do you hear the party? It's loud, man. It's raining today. Where? Shino, where are you? Yo, if you are in Osaka, this means it will rain in Tokyo tomorrow. Spanish just had conjugation, but pronunciation is you know, you should try Esperanto, that artificially made language by one Polish guy 100-something years ago. The grammar is easy, pronunciation is easy. It's based on like Spanish, Italian, you know, those kind of languages, and you can figure out the meaning really easy. Do you speak Japanese? Skoshi nihongo ga wakarimasu. Skoshi. Skoshi. Applause, Nathan. Yeah. Where are we going for a afternoon stroll in the park to relax and stretch legs and enjoy that it's not raining yet. Otherwise it will be sitting indoors. Yeah, beautiful sound of crickets. Oh, they stopped playing. I wonder how many times does the police get called and they come here and like they tell them to play quieter. Soon will be winter, everyone. It's already 2 months till Christmas. Well, less. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Feels still hot. A little bit too hot. Yeah, you could snitch on them. Yeah, I was there just a while ago. It was so loud. I thought, my ears will drop. So beautiful. Yeah, relaxing. That's the thing. Being chill with the nature, enjoying the green colors. And then the winter comes, everything goes less green. Look at these, after the rain, all these mushrooms come up in like few hours. Yummy stuff. Tomatoes, I've eaten all tomatoes. The harvest has been completed and the tiny yam potatoes have been harvested. So I'm baking bread with them now. But tomatoes have been good and they're still growing because when the summer hit, it was so hot for them to grow, they stopped. And I wonder if they will recover so I can do harvest after, December. But, we'll see what winter comes. If it's too cold, then too bad. If it's warmer, winter tomato harvest is awaiting. I got a couple of roses in my garden so far forward. They look gorgeous. They truly. Oh, that's nice. Are you able to keep them without wilting? Sometimes, I buy flowers and they go like, that the flowers disappear, but only the plant is left. I wonder what's missing. You have vodka, the drink. Of course there's vodka. You can buy sake, vodka, whiskey, whatever you want in a grocery store. I have that, but I don't drink. Not healthy. Polish vodka is really good. Żubrówka. Do you know żubrówka? Really good. It comes, you freeze it. Well, you don't freeze it. You put it in the freezer and then you pour it out, and in the bottle there's this straw of a żubrówka grass, something from Poland. Yeah, but every grocery store has a whole aisle of alcohol. Like you can buy whatever you want. day I tried white chocolate mocha cafe. Oh, white chocolate. Interesting. If you ever come to Japan, I recommend you to go to the biggest Starbucks in the world, which is in Nakameguro in the city, in Tokyo. And there are 4 floors of different things you can buy on each floor, including teas, coffee, and in the middle they have a roastery which they use right when you are in there. They open big bag of beans, coffee beans, and they roast them, they ventilate them. It's like 4 floors, huge roaster. And it's amazing. It's in an area where everyone has a house for $5 million or an apartment, and all the tourists go there to eat, and you can get wonderful pastries in there. If you don't drink coffee, you can try tea. Then you can buy all their fresh roasted coffee there, and I can tell you the taste is amazing. It's like you will never go back to normal coffee. Pastries are great. They sell pizza, like Italian pastries, like tiramisu, some pizza, some other thing like pizza but cold, with cheese and ham and tomatoes on top. Where were you gaming? What do you mean going? Oh, park. But before Starbucks, you know Starbucks? I think it's American chain of coffee. They recently started to close down their stores in North America. Oh, ambulance is coming. The flower's amazing, yeah. Let's see the ambulance action. Oh, it's police. No, it's the blood. This is the car with like organ donor car. They're going to there's a hospital over there top hospital specializing in heart. So maybe they are delivering somebody's heart to a patient or something. Mango police. Yeah. In Poland they call it the disco lights. There's a disco going on. Yeah. So the Starbucks, my gosh, the beans get sucked into this funnel where they get pumped through tubes all over the 4 floors. Like you sit there and you can see the beans going through the tubes around you, and they get loaded into a roaster. And then after everything is done, all the gases are evacuated, and the coffee is vented, and then it goes straight to packing machine on the 4th or 3rd floor, and it's just amazing. Just going there to eat pastries is like, oh my gosh, it's so tasty. And they have a really cool bathroom, one of those bathrooms where they have the $3,000 toilet, the one that will open the seat for you automatically and warm it up, and then you have all the buttons for washing. It's so comfy. But everybody in Japan almost has this in their houses, so maybe not so special, but it's cool to see $3,000 toilet that you don't need to wash. It washes itself. It has the compartment for a detergent inside, so you never have to wash the toilet. It has some special electrolyzed water that prevents the bacteria attaching to the toilet. It's always clean. It's amazing. And there's a light in there too. I will never go out from the. You can sit there. It was really cool because you can go, and there are lots of people trying to go into that building, but of course, if too many people come in, it will be inconvenient, and you couldn't enjoy your cup of coffee. So if you go to the main door, they first tell you, go to the end of the building by the road over there, and there's a ticket booth. So I go there and I see, there is no ticket booth here. There is a big QR code on the window. So you take your phone, you scan that QR code, that gives you an electronic ticket on your phone, and it tells you, okay, there are 16 groups in front of you, and when it's ready, the phone will ring. So you chill out by beautiful river, which is right beside the building, and cherry trees there. And I was waiting, I think, less than 15 minutes, and the phone rang, and I went to the main door, and they said, please welcome. And I entered, and I was like, wow, I could never imagine the coffee shop could be like that. Yeah, it's gone. The blood car delivering blood or organs. And then I was so struck because I didn't know, like, imagine department store with multiple floors. Like, I didn't know to which floor to go to get to what I want to order. It was just crazy. I had to first do the tour of this building and walk around, see the roaster, see the machines. Still, there was a whole wall with embedded mugs into the wall. There was a whole wall with different, like you buy the coffee and you have the emblem, the seal on top of the bag. There was a whole wall with just these seals. What country is this? This is Japan. Welcome to Tokyo. Today is cloudy and nice. It's smart to keep people entertained meanwhile waiting. Yeah. You enjoy a nice river and chill atmosphere, and beautiful. I went to the 4th floor, and there was beautiful benches and tables, or you could sit indoors, and you can see all these fancy apartments, the houses. $4 million there, $3 million here, over there is $5 million, over there is somebody's villa or something. Wow, how did they manage to build a big house like that? But later I checked, the prices, and the prices don't go more than $5 million because I think there's no place to build anymore. That area is so exclusive. It's amazing. Japan or Korea? No, Japan. In Korea they have different writing, but maybe I can show you. You can see. There is a sign here that says, do not play with a kite. Do not fly kites, actually. And it's written in Japanese. But Korea has Hangul, right? So I completely cannot read Korean, but Japanese is right here. See? Tako, drone, dekimasen. You cannot do the kites and drones. See, that's Japanese here. Hiragana, katakana, and kanji. And then you can see and smell the fresh roasted coffee and drink it there. And then you can go for another pizza, another tiramisu, another cinnamon bun. Oh, so impressive. So impressive. You could maybe sit there till they close the store. There's no rush. You know how Starbucks are. I don't know anywhere else, but here in Japan, there's free internet inside. You bring your computer, you can sit there sipping your coffee, tea, eating, and you can computer yourself, work on a computer however you like, how long you like. You can sit there for hours and study maybe. McDonald's is like that too. People just go there and order some cheap drink and they sit there for 6 hours. Because in the library you cannot drink. But library is probably quiet and nice. Gorditos Club incoming. It's beyond Gorditos Club, that thing, you know. That is just, you go there and you eat and eat and eat, and then you realize, oh, floor number 3 has that candy I wanted, or that cake I wanted. But you know, you can get ice cream with real matcha, and they mix the matcha, you know, in front of you. They whisk it to perfection, and then they pour it out on the ice cream in front of you, like in the barista style, and then you can eat the matcha with ice cream. Oh, so good. Why you cannot drink at the library? You know, library have rules so that you do not make books dirty. So maybe they allow you water, maybe only that, but no food or drink. Because, you know, it gets really dirty when you start eating and drinking. If you can imagine, you know, if you can see it for real, you will understand. There's no way, you know, you can keep up with cleaning. So libraries usually have rules, no eating, drinking, just, you know, studying. And I think, you know, mostly all over the world is like that. But yeah, it's just to keep clean, you know. They don't have they have usually carpets inside, you know. If your food it gets etched into the carpet, it's almost impossible to clean it out or deep clean it. It takes time and lots of money. And, you know, libraries are funded by the city, so you know, money is limited. But yeah, Starbucks, lots of different Starbucks in Japan. You can hop from one to another. And then that one in Nakameguro, that's the one that I recommend. Oh, here's our favorite hornet's nest, but it's cloudy, so they don't fly so nicely like when it was sunny. Right inside that tree. Nothing, right? You could go there by mistake and they would attack you. Or maybe, yeah, or maybe city came and removed it. Who knows? Sometimes, you know, park comes and remove them because it's dangerous. Money, yeah. Who's the richest man in Tokyo? Richest man, I don't know. All the, you know, presidents of companies maybe are super rich. I mean, it's so rich, like you cannot imagine how rich they are. Like, it's unimaginable. You know, like sometimes you can go and rent a house like this. Of, you know, it's a quite large house, but you'll be paying $50,000 per month. And, you know, for a wealthy person, it is not so much money. They can pay that forever and ever and never worry. I mean, they have just so much money. They can have anything, whatever they want. If they could even build the whole castle that is at the Disneyland, and it's still, it will be too much, really, But most rich people, they just live normal lives. They just hang out in the park sometimes. Once, I was doing geocaching in one of the parks where the richer neighborhoods, and I was just coming back to my bicycle, and there's this older guy coming, sitting on the bench, hanging out. He was like 80 or something. And then we started to talk because his English was so good. And then I told him, yeah, I am from Canada and Europe. And he said, yeah, I went to Europe and Canada too. And I was all over the world. And he said, yeah, I was the president of this petroleum company. And it's like, oh my God, that's like incredible. I drive there and I pump gasoline to my car in the gas stations of that company. But he was just an average guy, sitting like this in the park, enjoying, simple life. Nothing out of ordinary. Well, there comes an airplane. There comes an airplane. Whoa! Nothing out of ordinary. So yeah, you can. I once met like a doctor, and he took me out to the restaurant. It was just in the countryside, but in that restaurant they only served fugu fish. The fish that can be toxic if you don't cut it correctly. You need to have a licensed chef to prepare it. And like me and his family and his kids just sat there like eating that fugu meat like crazy. Like I think he spent like $800 on it, and it was just nothing for him. He just enjoyed it because I came, and nobody died because of the fugu, no matter how much they ate. Out to sleep. Take care, Johannes. Have a nice evening there. So cool. Yeah. Guess Van Halen is finished. Now the game started. Serious game here. Or some other rich guy, like general manager of a most popular chain of hotels in whole Japan. He just lives in like medium kind of rich apartment, less than $1 million, and yeah, pretty much simple life, nothing fancy. Close to the train station, that's where the expensive apartments are usually. So yeah, many people just live quietly. What game? What are you talking about? Your translator is mistranslating. What game? This game? I don't know. Soccer? I cannot see because it's surrounded. Oh no, I can see over there in the gate. It's American football, maybe? Football? Rugby? What happened to Van Halen? What if it was real Van Halen singing just for this game? English in Japan are beautiful. English in Japan are beautiful to speak. Yeah, you know, yeah. But not many people understand English, so unfortunately. Wow, that place is packed. That's gonna be some major game. Anyway, my data is almost at its end. I'm gonna end now and see you on Monday, I guess. So take care.